Thank you all for coming. Flink Forward San Francisco 2019. Super happy to be here. First of all, a big thanks to all of our sponsors that are a big part of making this event happen. Google Cloud, Alibaba, Trade Desk, AWS, Lyft, Dell EMC, Yelp, Cogility, Eventator, Comcast for sponsoring the Flink Fest, and all of our community sponsors. So thank you so much. A big thanks to our program committee. They're actually the people that reviewed all the submissions to this conference and made sure that we have a super exciting program. So Tyler, Stefan, Eric, Sonali, Jamie, Fabian, and Dean. And I'm not going to say all of your names. A huge thanks to our speakers. Thank you so much for coming to Flink Forward and speaking here. Few new ways to get involved this year. There's an app, Flink Forward app. You can download it in the App Store or in Google Play. And you can rate speakers and sessions and get a chance to win a drone if you're a very good user of the app. There are two surveys that you can participate. That's going to be extremely helpful. So one is the Flink Forward survey. So obviously, help us improve this conference in the next installments. And then the other is the Apache Flink user survey. So if you are a Flink user, or even if you are just considering Flink and considering other frameworks as well, please take part in the survey. You're going to see in the outside area iPads that you can go and take the survey. And that's going to be extremely helpful to the whole Flink community. And you get a chance to win a trip to one of the next Flink Forward conferences. And finally, you can sign up in Ververica as a community contributor to contribute content for a blog post or a speaking opportunity, etc. So many different ways to engage. Now, who am I? My name is Kostas Tzoumas. I was a founder of Data Artisans, the company that was founded by the original creators of Apache Flink. And we recently changed our name to Ververica. And I would like to take a few minutes to introduce this change to you and what it means before I pass on to my colleagues. So Data Artisans, in case you don't know, the company founded by the original creators of Apache Flink in 2014, coming out of university in order to commercialize the project, but also, of course, support the open source community. So as Data Artisans, we have been doing things like organizing this conference since the beginning, contributing to the community, supporting the community, offering a commercial product. And as of very recently, we joined forces with the Alibaba group. So we became part of the Alibaba group, and we changed our name to Ververica. Few comments. So Alibaba has been the largest Flink user and a huge supporter and contributor to the open source community for many years. Deeply committed to the open source project and open source in general, and also deeply committed to creating technological impact in this world. So joining forces with the Alibaba team just made a lot of sense for us in order to collaborate even better, in order to accelerate Flink adoption and the Flink community even further and even faster. Just a few examples of some very exciting ways in which Alibaba has been using Flink. I have one example that is sort of internal to Alibaba, and another example that is external. So Taobao is the largest e-commerce platform in the world. It has about 600 million monthly active users, and it runs on Flink. So every time someone logs into Taobao on their mobile phone, they see a completely personalized screen, completely personalized recommendations of things to buy, and also recommendations that really depend on the last activity in the platform as a whole, on the last things that people are buying, on the last things that people are viewing at the minute. And all of this is powered by Flink. Yeah? After choosing Flink for Taobao, Alibaba actually saw a 20% increase in purchase conversion rate, which, if you multiply with these numbers, you can imagine it's quite substantial. At peak time, during Singles Day is the largest shopping festival in the world. In China, it's something very similar to Black Friday in the US. The system processed 1.7 billion events per second. So we're talking about tremendous scale here. Another example, so in Hangzhou is the city that Alibaba is headquartered, and there is a project called the Hangzhou City Brain Project. That's a smart city initiative in which we are basically optimizing the whole workflow of the city, including traffic lights, etc. So there is a system that is there powered by Flink that is managing data from a vast variety of sources, including pictures by cameras on the road, including activity from online map apps that people are using when they're driving, and actually manages the traffic signals in 128 intersections. So far, this project has actually reduced the traveling time for ambulances and commuters in half. Yeah, this can actually have a big impact if someone needs an ambulance right now. Traffic accidents can be detected immediately, and help can reach the traffic accident within 5 minutes. So really, just making life better for the citizens. Now, I talked about Ververica. What's in the name? And why did we choose Ververica? So Ververica comes from verum, which is real or true in Latin. So what we're really trying to do here is, by analyzing the data in real time, really understand the truth about the world by really getting the real-time view of the world. So this is the inspiration for the name. There's also an Easter egg in the name. So if you Google for it, you can see it. Now, what is Ververica and what are goals moving forward? So our goal as Ververica is super, super simple. So incidentally, the first commit to the Git repository of Flink was about 9 to 10 years ago. Yeah? Our goal is to position Apache Flink for the next 10 years of its life. Yeah? So we're going to do 3 things to do that. The first one is we're really going to double down on the open source community, and we're really going to try to improve its health and diversity and growth. And my colleague Robert will actually give you some evidence of things that we are already doing in that direction later. Number 2, we are going to contribute a large number of innovations to the open source project. The first thing has already been contributed. So Alibaba had been developing an internal version of Flink called Blink for a number of years that makes batch processing with Flink and SQL much, much better, and that has already been contributed to the Apache Software Foundation. And my colleagues Stefan and Xiaowei later will go into detail about that and how we plan to gradually merge it into the Flink repository. And number 3, we want to basically create an ecosystem and a foundation for the commercial success of every Flink project and every Flink-based product around the world. So we want to collaborate with other companies and with other vendors and really create an ecosystem to make them successful. On that, number 1, we are fully continuing our commercial offerings. So Data Artisans had a product called the DA Platform. We are fully continuing all of our commercial offerings under the name Ververica. That includes the Ververica platform, which includes Apache Flink, Application Manager, and Streaming Ledger with enterprise 24/7 support, as well as our training and consulting services. And we are also going to be bringing a lot of innovation in this space as well, together with the teams at Alibaba Cloud. And the other thing that we are announcing today is our new partner program. So we want to partner with companies around the world that are doing projects and are offering products based on Flink to basically build the Flink ecosystem all together. So we are looking for 2 kinds of partners: platform partners and services partners. So platform partners will be our preferred partners for bringing the Ververica platform together with Apache Flink support around the world. And Ververica services partners, we're looking for folks that are doing, that are providing services on Flink, including consulting, and we want to train them and enable them to provide the best services possible. So if you're interested in that, we have opened the pre-registration today, so you can go to ververica.com/partner program and sign up for early registration. And with that, I would like to pass the torch to my colleagues, Stefan, Xiaowei, and Robert. So Stefan is the CTO of Ververica. Xiaowei is Senior Director at Alibaba that has been leading the whole Blink effort. And Robert is also a co-founder of Data Artisans. Thank you.